Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy.
I'm from Croatia. I'm from Bosnia. Bosnia. Oh.
I'm from Serbia.
Yeah, I come far away. Far away you don't know.
What is a boy to do? Good night, everybody.
Tonight, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see 16 comedians from literally all over the world competing to see who gets the crown.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your next comedian, Pedja Bajović.
Good evening. Okay, here's a real treat for you. I'm gonna give you my best Croatian joke. Dakle, žena ima dva glasa. Jedan je ovaj obični, a drugi je unutra. I ako ga ti baš onako pogledaš, znaš, nakon nekog vremena ćeš čuti. I onda tvoj glas dođe i kaže, bišu pičku materinu. I guess you had to be there. I'm from Croatia. If anyone wonders where Croatia is, I just don't bother. You know, I've been here for a couple of days. I got to know you people. For you, it's just another country on the other side of Idaho. So, you know, first time I actually heard that, I was like, Washington State? I mean, for your information, people outside of this country, plus Canada, don't know about Washington State. I mean, it's a tough competition on that name. There's DC, and then George himself, and then Denzel, and then you. Sorry, but it's so. Then again, you know that America is not very popular around the world for the past dozen years. It all started with George W. Bush. Because people in the rest of the world, or yes, as you would call them, immigrants, tend not to like when the president gets decided instead of elected. And for the past 4 years, it's just because of this fact that Obama is black. Oh, come on! Don't look at me that way. Americans don't get to be the only racist people in the world. That's true.
How about soon, huh? Yeah! What was I thinking? Coming significantly underdressed for the occasion. And you know, how would you call this? Kind of Eurotrash? Is that a term? Sexy time. We'll talk.
Another thing that I brought over from Eastern Europe is this ridiculous McDonald's sign that I got here. This is what happens in Eastern Europe when Mother Nature meets Father Capitalism. No, and she's such a slut. I have to apologize. English is my second language, so you have to bear with me. Is that okay? Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. They told me you will do that. Here. There is a magazine we have. It's called Men's Health. Do you have that? Is it American or something? Yeah. A magazine for men written by women. How do I know that? Just look at their ads, man. There's an ad on radio going, read How to find 12 hot spots on your one and only one. Written by a woman. Because if the man would have written it, it would be, go out there, find 12 women with one hot spot. That would be it.
Date. I hate it so much. I wish I could just roofie girls. Don't worry, you look worried. I'm not gonna. Come on, I can't roofie a woman, right? What would two women do if one of them was unconscious?
I went to a conservative Christian college. Anybody else with a shitty college experience? I majored in history and biology at a conservative Christian college where they don't really believe in science and they lie about most of history, right? Am I? I had a gay roommate. He couldn't tell anybody for 4 years. He was gay. We couldn't tell if he was gay or just like really, really Christian.
This is the first time I've touched a microphone like this in my entire life. As many posters as I've been on with like this microphone, this is the first one I ever touched.
I don't like the bus is the worst. What I don't understand about the bus is what takes it, like, you get on a bus, in the front of the bus, it's normal, nice, hardworking people like yourself, right? And then you get to the middle, and it gets kind of sketchy, there's like a couple guys with knives, and then you go to the back, and it's just the third world. And by the time you get to the back of the bus, there's like a midget with shoulder pads, like, welcome to the apocalypse.
Stand-up in New York is awesome. It's like being nowhere else because every night I perform in a different club and the audiences are great, but the cool thing is every night you never know who might drop in. I've had nights where Jerry Seinfeld came in. I've had nights where Chris Rock came in for a week solid, or Robin Williams, or pretty much everybody. So you get to see all the big guys work out and meet them, and so as a comedy fan, that's a great place.
People hereby Clauson married. Anybody else? It was an accomplishment for me just to get engaged. I had to propose to her twice. The first time she shot me down. She said we couldn't get married or have a real future together because I'm not Jewish. And it really upset me because she's not Jewish either.
I was fine. You're gonna ruin my night. Now you're gonna make me worried the whole time that I screwed it up. I felt good about it, and you took away the one good thing I had in the world. Go back to Serbia.
Like, this rug is nicer than anything I own, so it feels very comfortable. I don't know why you have a painting of what your city would look like after nuclear winter. That's kind of a downer.
I mean, we thought it was excellent. I mean, seriously, like, there was 16 comics. I would say, like, 14 or 15 were excellent.
All right, women, this song is for you, all right, because each and every one of you is special. Okay, no, not special. Special, and I want you to remember that. So here we go. I was coming when you came.
Because I grew up in a house. I grew up in a house where we could not throw food away. Food was money to my dad. My dad would use the same phrases people use with money. We would just swap it out with food. Like, why are you wasting the coconut? You know how hard I worked for that coconut? One day when you get your own job and you get your own coconut, you can do whatever you want with your coconut. But as long as you live under my roof, that's my coconut. You think I'm just made of coconut? You think coconut just grows on trees? For those of y'all not laughing, coconuts grow on trees. Just so you know,
Sometimes when I'm watching comedian sets, especially if they have like a different political viewpoint than me, I like to listen to their setup and then write my own punchline for it. Like, so if they're like writing like a joke about how all women are gold diggers, I'll write my own joke that's like all men blah blah blah. You know, just.
Hey, my roommate's gay. Thank you. And the other day my mom was like, how gay is your roommate? And I was like, well, he has sexual intercourse with men on a regular basis. So he's gayer than I am straight.
Tonight's top five!
Like if I was just like, ladies, right, fellas? Now you write a different one.
The ladies, right, fellas? They like exercising and keeping their health okay. That's what this is, right?
This manager, Pat, and this waiter, Richard, got in a huge argument on the dining room floor in front of all the guests. And at one point, Pat just screamed at him, "All right, Richard, get the fuck out. You're fucking fired." And Richard just yelled back, "I don't need this goddamn job. I sell coke." Which is the fucking coolest way to quit a job ever. Now, fuck your reference, I'm in the dope game, son.
I think my thing is, yeah, it's like coming across as a nice person who might not necessarily say the dark things that come out of my mouth. So I definitely, I don't know if that's a style choice, but my jokes tend to go that way, yeah. It's like sad things that I make people laugh about.
Started working out because a couple weeks ago I looked in the mirror and I realized I'm starting to look a lot like the kind of girls I like to date. I'm kind of curvy. I got a nice rack.
Appreciates comedy. We're just gonna play this interesting.
You want to smoke some weed later?
Can I drink? Yeah, I drink that wine. It's still more box on the cake.
Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I already know.
Stand-up comedy is a lot of fun at first, and then it sucks you in, and there's an event horizon like a black hole, and you can't get out because you don't have any skills anymore, and you can't stop. And I'm finding myself there right now.
All my friends know how to say bathroom in Spanish, which is weird to me, because in Mexico you can piss pretty much anywhere. It seems unnecessary, you know? Just like, ¿Dónde está outside? Oh, pretty much everywhere. Cool, that's where I was gonna do it. That works out perfectly. I don't need to speak this language at all. I've got dollars.
I think all of us are here for the same reason. That was to network, meet good people, and enjoy ourselves, and be able to be around people that get what we do. And I got to meet some really cool people, and I feel very fortunate to be one of the ones that are here, one of the ones that was chosen to be here. It gives a little bit of validation to what we do as comedians, that someone saw what we did and appreciated it enough to invite us here to be a part of this. And I'm just grateful to be a part of some really funny people. It was a great experience and a lot of fun to meet everybody.
This past summer in Kansas City, for the second time in a year, someone shot and robbed the ice cream man. How lazy
just to come down here fucking
here, so this style, sweeping the nation. I get home, I'm like, what is in this product? Like, it doesn't work. Like, what is actually in this product? So I'm like, I want to read the ingredients. So I read the ingredients, and I'll read it to you now. This is word for word what's in this bottle. Ingredients: mineral salts and water. Period, everybody. There is no comma on this ingredients list. There is an and. Salt and water.
Really, small rooms are more conducive to comedy because, you know, you don't have the acoustics, you know, everything's not bouncing off the wall here and there, but like, big rooms are okay too, especially if everything's working properly, you know, it's good for comedy, I think it's good. But smaller rooms are definitely better.
On that show, die like a man should die, you know. Like, if you're a man and you get murdered, you know, get shot, stabbed, I can respect that. I can't respect the guy who dies of food poisoning because he was beating his wife's ass and he was dumb enough to eat what she cooked for dinner. That's just an idiot right there. Could you imagine as a man being that stupid, smack your wife in the face and he walk in the kitchen like, yeah, that's right, bitch, my food better be ready. That's not gonna work out well for you. The rat poison. Rat poison, all of that food right there. You will be at work all day with your stomach bubbling, throwing up everywhere, okay? Then you'll come home trying to get some sympathy from your woman. Oh, baby, I'm a little wrong with me. Throwing up all day, my stomach is killing me. And your wife just looking at you like, really? Oh, that's terrible. Why don't you drink some of this?
Because I am scared on stage and not scared in real life. So I'm quiet because I'm afraid that those people are going to kill me if I yell at them. So I don't yell.
My name is Solomon Georgio. That is my birth name. It's my real name. Georgio is Italian. I am Ethiopian. Some people wonder how an African got a European last name. It's a lot like a fairy tale. Except in this fairy tale, there happens to be an Italian army occupation, a brutal civil war, a decade of famine, and no happy endings. So, I guess that makes me a liar. It's not a fairy tale at all. But my first name, Solomon, is a very old biblical name, and it was given to me by my uncle, Mufasa Rigatoni. So.
Hello. Stima, Felipe. Okay, so for all the newcomers, welcome. You guys. Okay, let's put it this way. Are you from Bosnia? Not really. Yeah, okay, let me put it this way. You look from Bosnia, but very southern Bosnia. And you look very eastern Bosnia.
We have something called the overly obvious encore point, which means when it gets to the end of a performance set, if you really love the guy, you really thought he was great, I'm going to say his name and we're going to start cheering for him, and if we get to a good long 5 seconds of cheering, he gets an extra whole point added onto his score, which is a really huge deal. But I want you guys only to really do it if you really believe that he deserved it. Like, he was so good that you would want to see an encore presentation, more material from him if you had the opportunity to. So does that sound good, everybody? Fantastic. Well, actually, we're going to run through this so we can get it. Why don't we start off by doing somebody who maybe didn't quite get it. So let's say you just saw a really kind of drunken, old Andrew Dice Clay. Just really doesn't have a shit together. Let's go with that right there. So drunk old Andrew Dice Clay just got on the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Drunk old Andrew Dice Clay. Good move. Very nice. Let's just get that right out of the way there. So that would be the epitome of a really shitty, that does not get the encore point. But let's go with Bill Cosby just did 2.5 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Cosby, everybody! Fantastic. Wow, you guys really know how to turn on the love there. That's wonderful. So that's what we're going to be doing for the night.
That's the question? Boy, that's like the two or not to be. It is not a question, that's the answer, comedy and music. I do comedy so I can do music, and vice versa. As I always wanted to be a musician as a kid, but people laughed at my stupid songs, so this fit in perfectly.
Can everybody hear it okay? Can you hear me okay? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of a quiet talker, but I'm married. And my wife and I have been married now for 28 wonderful years, 32 total. And, well, you know, the first couple can be a little rough, you know. People say the first year of marriage is tough, but no, that's not really true. The last year of marriage can be really tough. Actually, we were thinking about getting a divorce for a while, but, you know, I didn't tell her. Or But I can tell I'm getting older. There's certain indicators you're getting older. Like when you find yourself watching those adult diaper commercials and you realize you're no longer laughing. Is it just me, or are those actors on those commercials having way too much fun pooping their pants? The guy's like, I just soiled myself. I never felt so alive. Somebody needs a hobby. And they always talk about the absorbency. Well, what about the smell? Grandpa's shuffling around every time he sits down. The cat tries to bury him. Dogs look at me like, are you going to rub his nose in it?
Well, thankfully, I lie a lot, and sometimes whatever's more beneficial, that's what I am. If they want me to be American, I'll be American. If they want me to be Canadian, I'll be American.
When I moved to Atlanta 5 months ago from Canada, I magically became Mexican. It's actually not that funny. I've lived in this country for 5 months. I've been deported 17 times. Not even in the right direction. This is bullshit, man. That was a far swim. But that's how it is in the South, though, man. A lot of people down there only recognize 3 demographics, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what your ethnicity is, they just categorize you for convenience. You are either black, white, or Mexican. That is it. If you got any kind of a brown pigment or an accent, they just corral you into one group and ole! See ya, Cinco de Mayo. You be Sri Lankan, South African, could be a Chinese dude. People be like, God damn, that Mexican drives like shit.
Funny thing is, I'm not even part Hispanic, but nobody believes me. That's why I'll never see the Grand Canyon. I'm afraid to visit the state of Arizona. They love their immigration law, and I fit the description. That's all I needed to cause statewide mass hysteria when they ask me for my identification, and I hand them a passport from Canada. Yeah, just stand there. Watch the cop's head explode. He tries to figure that one out. What we got here? What the hell? Don't move. Shh. Yeah, we got a situation. They're coming in from both sides.
didn't do it. Whatever happened? I was at home. I was playing video games. I was playing PlayStation 2, 3. I was playing Xbox. I didn't do it. Something happens in the man's mind when a woman starts talking. The medulla oblongata sends a message to the cerebral cortex. It's very clinical, causing swelling and temporary deafness in the ears. Anytime a woman says certain phrases, like "you never," "you always," "we need to talk," "I need some money." You know, I just feel like when it comes to our relationship that you just, I don't know, it's just like you. Suck your dick. PlayStation 3. Looking at my sister's ass.
What you say, baby? I didn't catch all.
I think you should let kids smoke weed starting at 3 years old enough. They eat all their dinner, they ain't go to bed on time. You give them some weed right around 7:15, right before night-night. You ready for night-night? Hell yeah, I'm ready for night-night. Smoked that weed 20 minutes ago. Give me some Cheetos or something before I lay down. Some juice. Kids are ridiculous, man. I met a chick had 6 kids. She didn't tell me that when I first met her, right? I get to the house, I thought she just had company. This one, what the hell was that?
Well, then you and I can finally run away to that island we've been talking about. Oh. My Croatian prince.
My name is Joe. I live in San Francisco, and no, I'm not. Thank you. Take your time getting that. It just gets old dealing with it. I get geographically stereotyped. Every time I travel, it's always, oh, where are you from? San Francisco? Oh, so you're gay. Now, that used to bother me. I can admit that. But then it occurred to me, the best way to deal with that kind of ignorance? Screw with people's heads. Oh, you're from San Francisco, so you're gay. Well, yeah, it's the law. Can't even register your car now at the DMV without honk honk right there in line. You thought it was a pain in the ass before? Don't get me started. That's why my eyes are so wide in the license photo. People leave me alone after that. Try it sometime. I recommend it. Then people will ask me questions like I'm the ambassador of San Francisco. I get this all the time. Well, what do you think about gay marriage? What do I think about gay marriage? I think I'm a straight, white, middle-aged guy who can't make shit work in his life. Surely the gays won't mind me speaking for them. I don't give a shit who gets married. In fact, if you don't like gay people, fucking make them get married. That'll show them.
I don't know what anybody else is getting out of this show and competition tonight, but I have learned do not steal toys from African children. Holy shit, that was awesome. Well, hello, crowd. Yes, I know I look like a Nazi in The Sound of Music. Let's just move on from that. I know, there's not, you know, you're a white guy, you're blonde, there's not really a lot of options. This is... So yeah, Lisa, you have a telegram. Ha ha ha, fucker, I got it. That's funny. That's good. I get it. Yeah, alright, that's awesome. Nazi singing, that's cute.
Dog person. I used to be cat person, and then I'm allergic to both. So I don't know. The ex and I had cats, and the new girlfriend and I have a little dog. He's adorable. We have a Boston Terrier. It's fucking adorable. We have. I recommend having pets and not children. That way it's a lot easier to manage if shit goes down. Then you're like, you keep them. Fuck it. Same with kids, I think. Fuck it, you keep them.
Alright, it's good to be here. I'm excited, man. We just got a little puppy. He's adorable. Yeah, he's kind of a dick, though. He's a dick. Dogs and drunks are only two things in life that'll make eye contact with you as they piss on your furniture. He's a dick. He's adorable. He's a little Boston Terrier. We got him. He's a little Boston, and he's about a year old, and he just learned how to hump. But he doesn't know what it is. So he just humps everything in the house. We have to yell at him like, "Hey, get off that!" And he'll stop, but his body will keep moving. He's got so bad we can't even out in public anymore. You know? People are like, "What breed is that? Kardashian?" The roundabout will fuck you up though when you drive. Have you experienced the roundabout yet? Yeah, the roundabout will fuck a GPS up. I don't know if you know that or not. So you need to turn. It shut down on me. It was like, good luck! I've never seen anything like that! If you don't know what a roundabout is, it's where they've taken out the street light that we used for thousands of years, and they put in a circle of death, and you have to figure out if you're faster than the other cars in that circle. Well, that guy's in a key, I got this. I think it was invented by a marriage counselor, just to like eliminate one less argument in the car. Like, I thought I told you to turn back there, Dick. It's coming back around. It's a damn roundabout. That's what they're for. I hate your mother. I don't know why we're going this weekend. I missed the turn on purpose, bitch. I missed it on purpose.
We'd like to thank you for following along with Pedja's blog. It was wonderful having him here, watching everything going on. And special thanks to sponsor Aurelia. Did I say it right? Did I say it okay? Okay, cool, because I don't want to mess that up. Very important people. Thanks for letting him come over here and experience Seattle and the 33rd Annual Seattle International Comedy Competition.
We are not lazy, we just hate working. That's the thing back home, we hate working. Whereas you guys here have this thing called hard work. And you appreciate it. Hard work, it's a good thing, right? You know, I had an American boss a couple of years ago, and you know, back home, and he goes, first day of work, you know, he sits me across him, you know, he goes like, Pedja, are you ready for hard work, man? Are you ready? Are you ready for the achievement? Are you ready for success? Are you ready? Sorry, boss, you lost me at heart. No, hard work is a good thing here. Back home, it's a threat.
My name is Pedja, and actually Americans came up right away with a way to remember my name. If I need ya, I'll Pedja. Yeah, doesn't work with Canadians though. Yeah, because you speak proper English. So like, what are you talking about? If I need you? Ah, forget it. If you need me, text me.
What? 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 Your favorite guy?
Yeah.
This guy?
I have this room because there is a need for a supportive audience and a supportive environment for comedians.
Honestly,
more HIV than you. Right now, I swear. Oh, he has... That was my jokes, which were completely horrible when I started them like 3 weeks ago. And now I've taken little... It's like you build a puzzle. It's very rewarding when everything comes together and you hope that your skills improve, so you can just so you can stand with the best and say, I belong here. And that's why I do stand up.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I gotta sing the tunes. Just because I converted, I have to.
Christmas brings the darkness out of me, and now it's fucking Hanukkah. Now I have 2 fucking holidays to run away from. And, but you know, this time of year is a great time to be HIV positive. It really is, because I can't fucking stand dinner parties and Christmas parties. And you know how much power you have when you're HIV positive? It just takes one disclosure to fuck up a cocktail party or a dinner one. Bad dinner party? Oh fuck, I accidentally kept myself. I'm HIV positive. I'll be back in a second.
I'm from Alberta, which means that my whole life I was pretty much the only black guy in the room. And it's kind of messed me up, because to this day, whenever another black person walks into the room, I get the uneasy feeling that they have come to replace me.
I guess it was a wrong accent. I should have gone with I guess, like the French one. Yeah, that's a play safe because it's easy to speak with a French accent. You just make your lips like a rectum, and then you behave as one.
Everybody!
Yeah, Stojaković, he's Serbian.
He's a okay.
Be careful.
Meni dođu onako s vremena na vreme i pitaju me neka pitanja tipa narodnjaci. Evo recimo, evo ide žena iz zavičaja, pustila je ona glas. Evo, i ruke! I sad, jedina dobra stvar u tome kad ti imaš naglasak u Americi je to što Američanke find that extremely sexy. Hey, good for me, of course. Čak, znaš ono, dođeš onako u kafanu, znaš nešto pričaš kao, oh my god, where are you from, that's so awesome. I normalno da ćeš da je kažeš na kurcu te nosam. I evo, nakon mjesec i nešto dana, kući sam. Ispred mene Aurelija, torteloni 4 sira pravi, kućni osjećaj. Hvala vam. Hvala i njima. I ako se pitate zašto ovaj dio videa nije isti kao ovaj malo prije, iz jednostavnog razloga. Nije snimljen sa Nokijom 808 PureView, mojim vjernim pratiteljem sve vrijeme putovanja po Sjevernoj Americi. A ponajviše hvala njima. Aurelija, svježe tjestenine, posjetiti njihovu web stranicu i vidimo se nekom sljedećom prigodom. Dobar tek!
What is a boy to do?